Just when we thought that the Will and Jada drama couldn't possibly get any worse, Jada revealed that she has always wanted to divorce Will. And if you think that this is shocking, well, her reasons will surprise you even more. So we all know that Jada and Will are going through some tough times regarding their marriage, and I swear, things just keep seeming to get worse and worse every single day. First off, there was the fact that Will had been banned from even attending the Oscars for the next 10 years because he slapped Chris Rock, and he has had several upcoming projects canceled. Then there's this video of Jada wanting to discuss their relationship, but Will was not down with it, and Jada was being super disrespectful.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Don't.
Now, I remember seeing this video at the time and thinking, well, this is weird that Jada would post something like this online, but we didn't know how bad the relationship was then, so nobody really paid any much attention to it. But now people are kind of wondering why Jada wanted to discuss their relationship before the whole world, and it's just a little bit weird to me. Then there's the fact that Will spent 3 years planning Jada's 40th birthday party, and Jada couldn't care less.
Her 40th birthday was going to be my thing.
It was going to be a splash.
It was going to be a splash. Mary J. Blige performed. I debuted the film, all of that. It was going to be the thing that lifted her out of this midlife crisis, and it was going to be my deepest, most beautiful proclamation of love. And she's told me that the party was the most ridiculous display of my ego.
Y'all, this was all shades of awkward. I mean, in Jada's defense, she was going through a midlife crisis or whatever during that time, and we've all heard that midlife crises can be quite tough to deal with. So I kind of get why she might have felt that way at the time, but to be clear, I'm not trying to defend Jada because I'm just trying to see things from her point of view, because y'all know that I like to keep things fair and honest. But I also kind of think it was wrong for Jada to bring that drama up at the Red Table Talk and admit to the world that she thought her husband wasted 3 years trying to plan a great birthday party for her. Will was just trying to do something nice for her, and well, she kind of threw it up in his face. But at this point, people are already kind of convinced that Jada low-key hates Will, because there is no way that you love someone and you keep doing stuff like this to them. Like she said, she wished that Will never hit Chris Rock at the Oscars, and I think that this might be one of the most messed up things ever. But to be clear, Jada was not at fault at the whole slapping gate, because she didn't make Will slap Chris, and she didn't make Chris tell a joke about her alopecia. But the thing is, Will slapped Chris to defend Jada's honor, and Jada saying that shows how much she doesn't have Will's back. And I think that she should have just stuck to this weird post on Instagram that said, "This is a season for healing, and I'm here for it." But y'all know fans started dragging her for filth for not having Will's back. And a fan said, "So Will Smith spent 3 years planning a romantic special 40th birthday for Jada Pinkett, only for Jada to rubbish him, saying it was the most ridiculous display of his ego. Will needs to stop being a simp and fix his frame." Another fan said, "Has anyone seen the video about Will Smith planning Jada's 40th birthday party? Imagine being ungrateful about a party your husband planned for 3 years. Some people don't even have anyone to care enough about their birthday. She seems like an ungrateful person." And this other fan asked a very important question, saying, "Now Jada's disappointed because Will threw her a 40th birthday party, which he had been planning since her 37th birthday? Who's gonna tell him how one-sided his relationship is?" Oh, and let's not forget the time that she kind of hinted that Will does not satisfy her in the bedroom. And of course, she said this on the Red Table Talk.
Tell me what you need, tell me what you want, and on top of it, I know that I have to be accountable to do the same.
And do you?
I really try.
Now y'all, I usually try to keep things fair and try to keep things from different points of view, but the thing is that Jada does not exactly have a great track record, and in the past couple of years, her marriage to Will has been kind of losing its shine, and I have a feeling that J. Cole is low-key regretting ever wishing for that Jada and Will love, because nobody wants that now. And if you think that things could not get worse from here, well, buckle up, baby, because it only gets way worse from here. You see, it appears that Jada low-key wants to divorce Will, and to be honest, I can't say that that surprises me, because her actions over the last couple of years have made a strong hint that she is over her marriage to Will. So why does she want to divorce Will? Well, according to Jada herself, it's because she never wanted to marry Will at all in the first place. Hold up, yeah, you heard that right. You see, in a recent clip that recently resurfaced online, Jada admitted to not wanting to marry Will and that she even cried when she was forced to.
I really didn't want to get married, but...
We only got married because Gammy was crying.
Well, Gammy, this is what happened. It was almost as if Gammy was like, you have to get married, so let's talk about the wedding. It was almost like that.
Like she completely just was like, that's not a reality where you're not married.
I was under so much pressure, you know, being a young actress, being young, and I was just like pregnant. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do. But I just knew, I was like, I never wanted to be married.
Y'all, there are so many things wrong with this video, and we're gonna talk about them all because y'all know I like to break things down. But first, I'm gonna re-ask this question that I've been asking. What on earth is it about the Red Table Talk that makes the Smith family want to spill some of the weirdest and nastiest secrets about their family? I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure that the FBI couldn't even get information like this out of me. But for some reason, this family just loves to go on the Red Table Talk and spills tea unprovoked. But we love it. And the crazy thing is, in many of these cases, nobody even asked them. They just go around and reveal the insane things about their family that nobody asked for. And honestly, I think that they're just kind of becoming the black versions of the Kardashians. The only difference is that the Kardashians have got a reality TV show and the Smiths spill family secrets on their Red Table Talk show. But anywho, let's get back to Jada's confession. If she didn't want to marry Will in the first place, she should have just put her foot down and said no. It's not like her mother was going to drag her down the aisle and physically force her to get married. Y'all, she was a fully grown adult at the time and she was more than capable of making her own decisions. So yeah, she didn't want to marry Will. And from the look of things, that hasn't changed at all. She is still making Will's life miserable. I mean, can you imagine how it feels to be married to someone for like 25 years, knowing that they never wanted to be married to you in the first place? I think that that's more than enough to make anybody miserable. They also claim to have had a bad marriage and that they're fine with it and it's for life. Of course, they said this on the Red Table Talk.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
No, respectfully. Just throw the whole thing away because don't nobody want a marriage like this. It's just giving business partner or roommate because nothing about this shows a happily married couple. Fans think that they need to get divorced, but we all know that's unlikely to happen. Well, at least not anytime soon. But to be fair, Will does have his fair share of blame because fans are wondering why on earth he got married to someone that he knew didn't want to get married to him. And honestly, I have been wondering the same thing too. Will was already pretty famous in the 90s when he and Jada got married, and he could have had his pick of any type of woman, but for some reason, he chose one of the very few women to show they didn't want to get married to him, and then he married her anyway. And don't even get me started on the fact that he was married to Cherie Zampino, a woman who truly loved him, but he divorced her because he fell in love with Jada. Some people might call this karma, and I think that they will be right. The wild thing is that in an interview, Will said that he had strong feelings for Jada soon after they met, saying, "I knew that there was something in our energy that would be magic." Well, I don't know about you guys, but I don't think that there was anything magical about their marriage right now. Also, it just seems like Will doesn't love himself enough because he definitely deserves better than this. It just seems like he's too preoccupied with the whole idea of a perfect looking marriage and that he doesn't realize that his perfect marriage does not exist. I mean, their marriage is everything that the fans do not want. And as you can expect, fans are calling out Jada for admitting that she didn't want to marry Will. And well, they're dragging her for it, of course. A fan tweeted, "What the F, Jada? You definitely are something else, aren't you? The woman didn't even want to marry Will. This is getting deeper and more stuff is coming out. This is horrible. What is with her? She cares nothing for that man, just soulless." Another fan said, "Does she know that she is 50 now and not 22? Hire a marriage counselor and fix it and move on then." And this other fan tweeted, "This is sad when Jada seems to be making Will look bad. Yes, he defended her, but at what cost? Now it's coming out that she never wanted to be married to him and that she cried during the ceremony. Why stay married to a woman who obviously don't want to be married to you?" Well, I guess that kind of explains why Jada disgraces Will at every opportunity that she gets. She never wanted to be married to him in the first place, and she is taking it out on him. Well, we all know that Will is never going to leave her, it seems, so it looks like there's no end in sight for this drama. So who is going to take the next shot? And what is Jada going to say or do to humiliate Will again? Well, we'll just have to wait and see and let the drama play out. In the meantime, for more celeb drama, check out this other video.